tax credit calculator. My name is QUiNTiN Banks. We're going to get right into this. If you guys got questions at any time, please feel free to drop your comments and concerns below. I will try my best to help you guys. We're going to be talking about this child tax credit, the PPP loan extension.
2021 child tax credit is part of the $1.9 trillion. Starting this summer, the U.S. government is sending more money to families. The financial help is an expansion to the child tax credit, and families could get up to $3,600 per kid. This 2021 child tax credit is part of the $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill in March, but the money is different from the stimulus check payments. This is a separate thing. It's going to roll out in July as a series of payments. And the amount of money all depends on the age of the kids and how much income you reported making on your taxes. The child tax credit is not a new concept. Normally, parents filing their taxes could claim a credit of $2,000 for every child that's 16 and under. Sometimes part of that can come as a tax refund when you file. But under the new rules for 2021, the amount of credit has increased for many households. And those families don't have to wait until they file 2021's taxes. Half of the money owed is coming this year, like an advance payment. Here's the breakdown of who gets the benefits. If you are a single tax filer, you need to have an adjusted gross income of $75,000 or less to get the full child tax credit amount. Heads of households need to have an adjusted gross income of $112,500 or less to qualify for the full amount. And married couples filing jointly need to have an income of $150,000 or less to qualify for the full amount. The age of each child matters. Parents of children ages 5 and younger can get $3,600 per kid. That includes babies born this year. Parents with children ages 6 to 17, they can qualify to receive up to $3,000 per kid. And you can get money for older kids too. For each 18-year-old and full-time college student between the ages of 19 and 24, parents can get up to $500. There are some other stipulations. The child you're claiming must live with you for at least part-time. You and your child must be U.S. citizens. And for married couples filing jointly, at least one spouse needs to have a social security number or individual taxpayer identification number, and the kid also needs a social security number. The IRS is handling payments similar to how it handled stimulus checks. Most folks are getting it direct deposited to their bank accounts. Half of the money you're getting is being divided up into 6 small monthly payments. And the other half is going to come in one chunk next year in April when you file your taxes. The first payments are going out July 15th and will go out each month through December. CNET has a child tax calculator tool you can use to help you know what to expect. And if you don't file your taxes normally, well, you need to file your taxes if you want the credit, so the IRS knows how many dependents are in the household. If you want to find out your eligibility and view your advanced payments, the IRS has a website for that. It's the Child Tax Credit Update Portal. The site also lets you unenroll from these advanced payments if you rather get the money as a lump sum next year when you file your taxes. But a warning, if you are signing in for the first time, you will need to create an ID.me account, and it's a bit of a process. You need to upload forms of identification, such as a passport, driver's license, and your social security card. But once you're in, the portal is easy to navigate. And there's something else to keep in mind. The IRS is basing all of these payments off information from your latest tax return. So if the IRS starts paying you for the extra child tax credit, and it turns out you were not entitled to all the money you received, you will have to give the overpayment back. It is possible this financial boost may just be a 2021 thing. President Joe Biden's team said he wants to make the higher payment amounts permanent, but it would take Congress to make that a reality. Be sure to check back in with CNET for the latest updates to make sure you don't miss out on your money.
tax credit calculator. My name is QUiNTiN Banks. We're going to get right into this. If you guys got questions at any time, please feel free to drop your comments and concerns below. I will try my best to help you guys. We're going to be talking about this child tax credit, the PPP loan extension, which we talked about as well. But first, before we begin, if you guys got questions about the PPP loan extension, you guys can always go to my channel. And once you go to my channel, you guys will actually see a playlist that says PPP extension. It is very, very simple, very, very easy, to access. Now, I will be doing a giveaway at the end of the month, so that's the perfect time for you guys to like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because that is where I'm going to be doing that giveaway at. Now, let's get right into this. This is how much will your child tax credit be. Use this calculator, and I will break down and explain this child tax credit, which is scheduled for July 15th. If you guys don't know, there have been other installment plans as far as the child tax credit, but we're going to break down how old your child has to be. Is it for everyone, 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 5-year-olds, what the age limit is? I'm going to break all of that down for you guys, and this is reporting strictly from CNN. Now, if you guys don't know, CNN, they like to send me a lot of information for me to just explain to you guys in a different way. Now, I'm going to get right into this. Like I said, feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if you're actually going to receive this child tax credit, or if you actually got questions about this. Now, CNN began to say eligible parents will begin receiving the first monthly installment of the new enhanced child tax credit starting on July 15th. Now, with that being said, I kind of talked about that. July 15th, that's just a few days away. Now, hopefully there won't be any delays. There won't be any errors on the IRS's half, because we all know sometimes when it comes to the IRS, it can be a little bit of delays when it comes to certain things. Let's take like the stimulus check, for instance, these PPP loans, for instance. It's just them trying to fund so many Americans, and it can actually be a delay. Now, hopefully it goes as planned, and the plan is July 15th. Now, how much is that payment? Let's get right to this. Now, the payment, which could total as much as $300 for each child under 6 years old, and $250 for each one ages 6 to 17. Now, if you're 18, unfortunately, you do not qualify for this. Unfortunately, you're an adult, but the ages between 6 to 17, you will be receiving $250. And as I mentioned, if you are under the age of 6, you will receive $300. So let's just say, for simple mathematics, you have two 6-year-olds, you will receive $600. So if your child is under the age of 6, it's $300. So whatever that math is, let's say if you got if you got two 5-year-olds, you're going to be receiving $600. Two 4-year-olds, $600. Now, if you have, let's say that you have two 6-year-olds and let's just say you have two 5-year-olds, which is $600, and then one 8-year-old, you're going to receive $250 on top of $600. So the two is $300, and then $250 for the 8-year-old. So hopefully that kind of breaks it down, but you're just basically doing the math. If your child is between 6 to 17, it's $250. Got it? If your child is under the age of 6, it's $300. Got it? Okay, now this will continue each month through December. So whatever that amount is you receive in July, let's say you receive $800 in July, $850 in July, you will receive that number up until December. So that does it like up until December. And like I said, if you receive $600, you will receive $600 up until December. Now, the other half of that credit can be claimed at tax time next year. So when it comes to your taxes, you can actually claim